Hi everyone, this is just a refresher course to go through with you how to search for credible websites using the Google Advanced Search as well as using Finding Dulcinea. Now, Google is a great place to start whenever you want to do any research about any topic. There's a variety of information out there, but one of the problems that you could possibly run into when you use Google is that some of the websites that you're going to get might not be credible. For instance, if I were to type a search term in, one of the first results would probably be Wikipedia, and we've talked extensively about why Wikipedia is not going to be the best choice for a credible source for your research paper. Google does have a really nice feature, and it's this advanced Google search. Now, you can just Google advanced Google search. It'll usually be one of the first things that comes up. And when you click on that, you'll see a search field that is far more descriptive and offers many more options than the traditional Google search field. We're going to be focusing on two sections of this. We've got find pages with all these words. That's where we'll put our search keyword and or our search terms. And then we go down to this part where we are going to narrow our results. We're going to be narrowing by site or domain. We are going to be looking for websites that are college or universities, government-owned, or owned by nonprofit organizations. This is going to help us limit the amount of non-credible websites that we might receive in our results. So when you're thinking about what your keyword and your search term might be, this is where things can get a little bit complicated. Because for instance, let's say that I am writing a paper about steroid use in baseball. And if I type in steroid use in baseball as my search term, I might not get all of the results that I am looking for. They might be limited, or there might only be a few of them that come up. That's a great place to start, but what if I want to broaden my search? Okay, I might search for steroid use in professional sports, or even steroid abuse in professional sports. That could help to get me something that is either broadened or something that is more specific. But it's important to remember that you always want to have more than one keyword or more than one search phrase or search term that you could be looking for. Now, when we go down to the site or domain section, this is something that's really important because we can limit what we're searching for. If I type in .edu, that means that the only websites that will come up from this will be from a college or a university, .edu. If I type in .gov, that means that any website that comes up is going to be government owned and operated. And if I type in .org, in general, not exclusively, most of these websites will be operated by nonprofit organizations. A lot of museums, a lot of fundraising organizations, and a lot of groups that are not publishing their information to get clicks or to see what ad groups they can have support their page. So let's see what happens when I search for steroid abuse in professional sports through a .edu domain. I click that advanced search button down there at the bottom, and this means that everything that comes up is going to be from a .edu, from a college or a university. Now that doesn't mean that the first one is going to be a perfect match for what I want to do. However, it could possibly mean that it is something that I could use. I will still have to click through and try to decide, hey, is this a credible thing that I would like to use for my paper? Does it answer my research question? Is this going to have information that I can utilize effectively? The other option that you guys have is to use Finding Dulcinea. Now, Finding Dulcinea is not available to you through the library resources. You have to actually find Finding Dulcinea. Okay, so you guys have some worksheets that have that information for you. When you get to Finding Dulcinea, you're going to see that the homepage has a lot of information, most of which will not be relevant to you as you begin your search. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to do a quick search for your topic. Now, this is a little bit more limited than Google. So if I type in a really specific search topic, I'm probably not going to get back any results. However, if I stick to something a little bit more basic, such as steroids in baseball, I might luck out. Now, when I click go, it's going to bring up a variety of sources. Now, all of these have been vetted and or screened by this organization. We believe that they will be credible. You still have to use your judgment, of course, but it's not going to be bringing up, websites that people just developed in their mom's basement surrounded by 95 cats that are peeing on everything. Okay, now some of you guys might be entering a search term and you might not get any feedback or any results for this site. That is where you can toggle over to the selected sites. These are quality sites that Finding Dulcinea has deemed credible. So you might be a little bit more, lucky? I don't know if that's the right word, but whatever. You might see more results for that. Now you guys might notice that some of the code for this page is being a little funky. I'm using Safari for this. Some of you guys using Internet Explorer might also run into a problem where you're going to have to block ads and things like that. Just keep that in mind. You can always try a different browser or switch to a different make or model of computer. The school computers, as you guys know, are very finicky. Now, when you click on one of these Finding Dulcinea sites, this one's going to take me to ESPN. Remember that because these are not edu.gov or .org sites, some of them might be blocked on the school network. That's okay because you've got dozens of others, hopefully, that you'll be able to click through and try to find. So just to refresh, when you are searching for credible websites, you have several different options. You can use the advanced Google search to search for different sites and domains, .edu, .gov, or .org. Can't do all three at once, but that's okay. And of course, you can use Finding Dulcinea to look for more credible sites, even though that may bring up a .com or two for you. I hope that you guys found this helpful. There will be other videos posted along this website, along this YouTube page, that hopefully you guys can use to review things that we've been working on in class. Have a good one.